What's going on, everybody? I am Wade Elliott, R&B pop singer, songwriter, and rapper, coming at you with another video today. Now, today we're trying something different. As you can see here, I have my microphone, and I'm doing a video from a different angle here. You know, kind of do a little pattern interrupt and trying to up my game on the whole YouTube thing. So, today I just want to talk about something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. Since the idea of, doing music for a while. And, I never had the slightest idea or the slightest way to even make it happen. I know if you know me, I was in a cover band before, and we had discussions on possibly doing it as well. And anyway, now that, I'm very active as my solo career as Wade Elliott, I finally started my own business. I just pulled the trigger. I set up my own business, foundation with, kind of building myself up, kind of getting like a presence online, trying to getting a normal routine going on, and I feel very confident to finally do it. So, I finally, made the $150 payment, which is just a registration payment, which is actually, if you're in Maryland, that's the payment, that's the requirement to pay to register your business. At least for my type of business, my music business, which is, check it out, which is no, it's not that, sorry. It is Wade Elliott Music, LLC. So it's so awesome. I don't know if you saw my story last week, you might have seen how excited I was, but by the time this video drops, it would be it would already be a week afterwards. So right now it's the 23rd when we're filming this, and this will be dropping the 5th of December because I like to overlay my stuff so I'm never late or rushing and all that jazz. So yeah, I finally did it. I now am a business owner. It's freaking awesome just being able to say that, I'm a business owner, and it's very exciting. Now I gotta, treat things more serious, but yet it's still fun because it is all fun. This business stuff has always been fun to me. And finally, now that I've learned to market myself well, and I'm still learning. Nothing's perfect, of course. And when it comes to marketing for you guys out there and ladies, you have to always be on the lookout for what's changing. You have to also get in the heads of your fans or your audience. You have to always be on the other side, wondering what they're thinking and what you gotta stick to your brand and make sure your brand is spot on, because if you're off brand, I'm out of coffee. So off brand, and you're off left field talking about this, but you're talking about this, and that was one of my big problems, which is what I'm going to get into right now, is that my biggest problem was learning to brand myself. I had no idea how to brand myself, and excuse me. And then after so long, I had some help with branding with shout out to my buddy Adam Ivy, who helped me out. He made it. I used to think branding was such a big, complicated thing, and then he just kind of narrowed it down, but he just basically just, when something that seems so difficult, and then another person explains it to you and it's so easy, and you're like, why did I not think of that? It's exactly how that was. And yeah. And it's simple. It's you are your own brand, and you have to look at yourself. You got to know what your brand is, Know who you are to yourself, know who you are to others, and what these other people think of you as your audience. So it's you, the people that look at you, and what they think of you. It's your brand, like Nike and even actresses and actors, that they're their own brand. And if your brand is just so on point, and your brand is, sorry, my sock's falling off. Your brand's on point, and your brand is everything, honestly. Because if your brand is good, you can go anywhere. Like, for instance, influencers on Instagram or YouTube. Sorry, coffee's coming back up. The reason why they're so, they're getting these sponsorships, and they're getting these opportunities to be in films or what have you, is because their brands are so great, and people follow them and they look up to them, because their brands are so on point. Their brands are fantastic, especially for whatever they're pushing. I'm hoping this is making sense. I'm again, this microphone and everything, and hearing myself, it's it's different. So, but anyway, I just really want to say it's if you want to talk to me more about it, you can always email me, which will be in the description below. My email, and you can also come to me on IG and hit me up there, or really any social media account that you can find on me. It's all of it is I am Wade Elliott. I am Wade Elliott. All one word, no spaces, no underscores, no nothing. And I'd love to have a conversation about it, because actually, before I jumped on and started making this video, I actually had a message from a gentleman. I won't say his name, though it's a very generic name. Not to discredit people with generic names, but he had asked me, he's like, hey, I love your content. I love this, I love that about your stuff. Can you give me a shout out? Again, I like your content. It's like his messaging was kind of off in left field, or maybe he wasn't, I don't know if it didn't seem very genuine, or maybe it was a copy and paste, which you can tell, by the way, when you're copy and pasting, which isn't good. Sharon. But you can tell, when someone's not genuine. At least I can. Which I don't normally, I like to look, I like to find the good in people, even if they're having a hard time, which I can tell that maybe this person didn't really message people very often, or wasn't really good at communicating online when it comes to strangers. So anyway, he asked me, can you give me a shout out? And I was like, well, first of all, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that very much. And he also gave me a follow as well. So, of course, I express my gratitude for that. So, sorry. So, I then asked him, I was like, actually, I don't remember what I even said to him. This was like, I know this was like a second ago, but let me bring it up. All right, so I said, hey, the person, I appreciate the kind words, man. I see you got a new account on Instagram. This is on Instagram, by the way. He has a brand new account. He's got maybe like 4 posts, maybe 6. And I was like, I think you should work on your content more and just show your audience that you're here to stay versus being gone tomorrow, before there's any way for me to shout you out. That way the shout out is worth it, because your profile, he just had where he was from, like the 2 flag emojis where he was from, or his heritage, and then just had one generic quote, which was something like keep your head in the game or something like that, which is, of course, inspirational to some extent. But that was really it. He had 3 videos, I guess, spaced out, It was like it looked like the same video, but there was, as soon as I clicked on them, there were different parts of his song that he had out. Which he's a great singer, by the way. Great singer. The quality could have been a little better, but I can see that maybe he was starting out, which is fine. You can, when you start out, it's fine if you, whatever quality, as long as you're doing something. That's one thing that I that I always encourage people to do, even my friends. It's like, don't worry about getting expensive gear and everything like that. Just a lot of that stuff comes later. If you can put something out that's decent, or you can hire somebody that does a really good job with like a really small amount of money, which I know a guy as well. If y'all are looking for someone to mix and master your stuff, I know a guy in particular. I can turn you to him. He did my EP. He did my Love Avenue EP, which you can check that out on my Spotify. He did that. Did all the mixing, all the mastering. Great guy. He's here in the United States. He lives in, I think he lives in Portland, Oregon. I know he lives in Oregon. I can't remember the city. But Kevin Carafa. Yeah, Kevin Carafa. He is a great, he helped me out. Very, 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 very affordable. Very affordable cost when it comes to mixing and mastering. I think I spent $55 on one song each, and that included mixing, mastering. When it came to the mixing, he did the compression. Any auto-tune that I missed on, he fixed that on the back end, because I was manually doing my auto-tune before I had other plugins. But he would, that's also included in the mixing process. And he has other add-ons that you can do too. But if you want to know more about Kevin Carafa, how to get in contact with him, just hit me in the email, or hit me on my IG or any of my socials. I'm more active on IG and Facebook, so if you want to, hit me up there. I'd be happy to send y'all to him. Again, it was like $55 for mixing and mastering, and it's really good, especially if you don't have the equipment, but you may have a little bit of the money. Not bad. A single, if you can do, like right now I'm doing a single a month. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Like right now I'm doing a single a month since September 18th. That's when I dropped. Hit me back. Let me pull it up real quick. Hit me back. Yep. September 18th. Since it's September 18th, September, October, November. Yeah. So even if you're doing a single a month, $55 a month for decent quality, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shoot some shit with y'all, and try out this new setup. And let me know what you think. Is the microphone, is it very clear? Is it a little better now? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And of course, make sure you subscribe, like, and ring that bell icon. I just can't believe I freaking am a business owner now. This is crazy. I got all the invoice. I got an invoice together, like an invoice draft, and I got all my folders all put together. I'll talk about that more later, but dang, this coffee keeps coming back up. I do apologize if it sounds really nasty in your ears. I tried to put a gate on here so all that little stuff doesn't pop in, but yeah. But thank y'all again. I am Wade Elliott, and I'll see y'all in the next video. See ya.